All these politicians say they want a second referendum are just manic Remainers who are furious that the public didn't do what they wanted.
Surely they're representatives of the sovereign democracy that we're going to go back to.
No, they're basically saying, well, we've had one referendum, that was the wrong
advisory referendum.
So we're now going...
How many referendums do we get then?
It's not it's a referendum.
It was advisory, and then you can have a legally binding one, and then there'll be no more discussion.
No, that's a stupid idea.
What?
So the public, look, it's a majority. The public have made their decision.
On an advisory
It's a democratic
they have
result.
Passed their recommendations.
I'm a Remainer. I voted Remain. The public made a decision and it should be honoured.
I deliberately spoiled, so I don't hang on one side
you
or the other.
Spoiled.
Yeah, of course I did.
You always do that.
Yeah, no, broadly speaking.
How did you despoil it?
I will not vote on this referendum because it will leave this country more divided than it was before. That's why
you're right about that. I agree with that. But there was a majority. End of.
Yes, but
that's
not
the way
of British people.
That's the way democracy rolls.
Yeah.
When there's a majority, that's the result.
You're not acknowledging.
Thank you.
I tell you what, if you're playing to that lot for your support, you're in dire trouble. Can you understand what an advisory referendum is as opposed to a legally binding referendum?
Stop saying advisory, it's pathetic.
No, but Kevin, the AV referendum, the AV referendum was legally binding, right? That was legally binding. It had to be enacted on by Parliament. And the difference between that and the EU referendum is it was advisory, which means it doesn't have to be acted on.
So it was pointless.
That's one argument, yes.
But it wasn't pointless. And we are going to leave Europe.
I mean, I'm
a Remainer, but we're leaving Europe because the public decided that they want to leave Europe. End of.
Yeah, and now we're discovering...
it's different. But it is. You're just trying to undermine the referendum.
No, Kevin, you're just trying to invent something that isn't true.
We didn't get the result we wanted, therefore you undermine it.
Kevin, as you know, I don't have a view, right? I just say we shouldn't have had a referendum.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You lefty.
I've not voted left. I've not voted right. I'm a deliberate spoiler.
Yeah.
I go on a campaign for none of the above. But it is disingenuous and untrue to keep saying that referendum is binding.
You can't say it's meaningless. You can't say it's meaningless.
I didn't. I said it was disingenuous and untrue of you to say it was binding when it is advisory.
It's not disingenuous.
It is, because you're saying things that are not true.
Actually, a general election is advisory.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
You do not have to
act. Parliament does not have to act on the result of any election or referendum.
No, that's not true. The AV referendum was legally binding. They had to. You should look it up, mate. Learn something when you come on television.
What do you mean? What AV referendum?
The AV referendum, the alternative vote referendum was legally binding. It had to be enacted. The result had to be enacted by Parliament. Right? That is a critical difference.
What about a general election?
I'm talking about referendums.
Well, you talk about elections.
I don't want to talk about referendums. You're talking about EU.
It's always advisory. Of course it's advisory.
No, it isn't, Kevin. The AV was
so we just ignore it.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there are two different types of referenda. That is a fact. That is a fact.
And you like to say
they're saying in my ear, move on, but I'm really not interested, so I'm quite happy to carry on.
Advisory, I don't like it. I don't like the result. It's advisory.
I'm quite happy with the result. I think it's hilarious.